of a financial collapse due to too much government, and he got hacked immediately after. I just watched a thing on it before I came here.
So yeah, were you able to find out if you could go to that debate?
I can. Did you get my message? I got it cleared with work, everything. I went home, told my wife, and she goes, my birthday is on Easter.
Oh, okay.
And she goes, well, you just ruined the surprise birthday party I have for you Friday night. Oh, shit. So I got to do that. I got to have a bunch of awkward moments with family and stuff over. I'd rather go to the debate.
Tell everybody to come to the debate.
There we go.
So yeah, this Friday down in, I think, Hillsboro is the Libertarian Party of Oregon's convention, and on Friday evening they are hosting a debate between Gary Johnson and Austin Wade Peterson, who is my personal choice for the to receive the candidacy for the Libertarian Party. So I am looking quite forward to that. I met Gary Johnson before, back about 2 years ago at a state convention here in Washington, and then I would have met him. I didn't go to the last convention, but neither did he.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't go because my last job, for whatever reason, just failed to realize that that's what I was talking about doing for the past 4 months, was taking that time off, and that's why I wrote that weekend down.
I see.
Made a big deal out of it, and then something happened, and they're like, it was just by chance I heard them mention me working that week. I'm like, I ain't working that week.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Like, hey, no.
Like, I'm going to this. And she was just like, no, it's not working out.
4 months of planning.
Oh, pretty much, since the last convention got over. So, more like a year.
Oh,
I was on the freaking convention committee last year.
So
I honestly didn't do squat on the convention committee. Zach Banks did everything. I'm pretty sure, most of it anyways. Which he's actually now our vice chairman. So, I think, anyways. So there's that. Oh yeah, after we got that done, I got a 7-day ban from the Facebook because apparently what I did is bullying or harassing or posted somebody's picture without their permission or their name or I didn't read any of the stuff when Facebook was like, go click all this stuff and you get your stuff back. And it's just like, just give me my stuff back.
Yeah.
Because my Spotify is all linked up with my Facebook, so when I get kicked off Facebook, I can't access my damn Spotify without remembering my freaking password and my email, and yeah, that just annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah, that sucks. So, but it's worth a 7-day ban to catch somebody.
Well, it's not like a 7-day ban off Facebook is the worst thing that can happen to Curtis Hart, because I just get so much other stuff done when I'm banned for Facebook. So usually, people get me banned off Facebook, they're probably like, ha! It bugs them, and I can't respond to the shit talkers directly for 7 days, which that kind of bothers me. But I get a lot of other stuff done. I work on my other website, and I work on my campaign, especially since I'm on spring break. And I do crap around the house, I started cleaning out the garage. That's a total lie. I'm going to do that tomorrow.
I'm not looking forward
to it. But if I wasn't kicked off Facebook, I would not be cleaning out the garage tomorrow. So, there's that. But yeah, went down to the sheriff's office, turned in 3 reports. Another one was a dude who said he worked at a local bank around here. I don't think he did, because I went to that bank and showed his picture to the lady inside there. She was just like, nope. And I had totally believed her, because she didn't look like she was lying at all. She was
okay, the
totally
picture of the kid?
No, of the person responding.
Oh, okay.
To the kid. I'm like, have you ever seen this guy? Does he work here? She's just like, nope, I've never seen him before in my life. And I'm like, all
right. Who was responding?
An older, I think he's 27. He lives somewhere in Longview.
Huh.
Said he worked in the banking industry. And then later on, I got him to say that, I ain't going to say the bank's name because he don't work there.
Yeah. But I'd like to see the picture because I do painting at most of the banks here regularly.
Oh.
So there's a good chance that I would know.
And then what else? That was weird. That was weird. That guy was way too want to be way too weird with I think 13-year-old. I can't remember. Like it depends on their age. What I type the girl's age is.
Gotcha.
Just to make
sure
there's a big enough gap. Yeah. Like when he said he was 18, if he would have said he was 17, and like sometimes they don't answer right away. So like if I would have gotten a bunch of crap on him, like how old are you? And he said 17. How old are you? I'm 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, say make a big enough gap to.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got going on here?
Well, the thing is, when you're on there doing that, think of how many other times they've done it. Really, guaranteed it's not the first time they've ever talked to somebody that underage.
Yeah, and I also have gotten text messages from people over Facebook saying that 13-year-old, I can't remember. Like it depends on their age when I type the girl's ages. What was I talking about before I had to copy a link for somebody that doesn't know how to look up the damn show?
The age gap between.
Yeah, I make it so that like they need to be like ugh. They shouldn't be like ugh.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't say, "Am I going to go to prison or not?" They should not.
Yeah, the answer should just be no.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're way too young. This is gross. What are you doing on the internet?
Where's your parents? Yeah, if you have to ask
why
yourself,
aren't you playing something like Pokemon apparently or
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have to ask yourself if it's gross, it's gross.
Sometimes I am on Facebook and I'm like, should I post this? No.
Am I typing about something like this is illegal? Should I be doing this or no?
Now, both cases, haven't they both said, I don't want to get in trouble?
Well, I mean, the first guy said he didn't want to get in trouble. He said he didn't want to end up in prison.
No.
That was that one dude.
Yeah. The other guy, we're not trying to talk about him. Yeah. But this guy said, I said, am I too young? And he said, legally, yes. But I make my decisions based off looks.
Jeez.
Huh. All right. You know what that sounds like? Something a predator says. Oh. Where'd it go? I don't get to hear the applause, but apparently
is there applause happening?
Yeah, it is. I have applause happening right now.
I'm sure there's people standing up clapping right now. If not, they should be.
I get stopped in like Winco and Safeway. I got stopped outside of Ashtown and inside of Ashtown.
Oh, really?
Because I went to that Citizens for a Green Economy get-together that happened over at Ashtown.
How was that?
It was a place to get a bunch of free shirts, and they had these postcards that I have up on my fridge. Aliens. So, yes, we support methanol in Kalama.
Oh, is that what's going on there?
They're going to put a methanol plant over in Kalama. What they're going to do is they're going to put jobs in Kalama that will definitely go somewhere else if a bunch of anti-jobs people say no to this. So, like, their whole argument is like, it's bad for the environment. But, like, what they're not taking into account is it's going in.
Yeah.
It's going in somewhere on the West Coast because it's going to China. It's going to happen. Somebody's getting a bunch of jobs. They didn't want it up in Tacoma. And they organized this big protest because that's what they can do up there in the big cities. And now they're working on stopping it.
So what is methanol?
Methanol is, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Who's got the Google? You want to Google that?
Yeah.
Okay, so for those that don't Google it themselves.
What am I, a chemist? I don't know what methanol is.
I don't know. You are the science guy, though. You would have been the one that
I'm an astronomer.
Science guy.
I don't know. I don't know what methanol is.
You don't? Okay, well, I'll remember that for next time that you have a limited science knowledge.
Don't we all?
The only time I've ever heard of methanol before is Breaking Bad.
Okay, here we go. It is a toxic, colorless, volatile, flammable liquid alcohol. Originally made by distillation from wood and now chiefly by oxidizing methane.
Wait a minute. So it's moonshine.
Methanol, also known as methyl alcohol.
Yeah.
Or wood spirit.
I'm totally down with this.
Or wood spirit.
Wood spirits.
Oh, you can actually run a car off of this. I've heard it. You can.
I've seen it.
So what's
on
the
TV,
problem?
Not in real life. Okay, well, environmentalists say it's bad for the environment. In a nutshell. I mean, like...
The environment. That's like saying the government.
Pretty much. For the state.
The state.
So here's what they... Yes, this is, I'm just going to read their little card that I got.
Here, let me read it.
Yeah, you read it like a wizard.
Out loud.
Go. Read it
Yes.
out.
We support methanol in Kalama.
So does the Libertarian Party of Cowles County.
Northwest Innovation Works, Kalama. SEPA hearing. What's the SEPA hearing?
That sounds...
Tuesday, March 22nd at 6 p.m. Available for public comment. The draft environmental impact statement has been released for public review and comment. A public hearing will be held on March 22nd. We're way past March 22nd. From blah, blah, blah on China Garden Road.
This is yesterday.
Kalama High School Gymnasium. So, where's...
So that's what that protest was that was going on now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that held up traffic and a bunch of police officers.
Yeah, that the sheriff would not tell me about. I was in the sheriff's office giving up all this information, you know, about the predators. And
Fucking hippies.
It's so funny. If you could just see what the person looks like that says that. Yeah, when I was down at the sheriff's office, he was like, "So you guys gotta work with us on this. If you can't just like bring us 3 of these a day, we gotta just like drop what we're doing." He's like, "I got my own thing going on. I have a murder investigation. I got another murder investigation."
You guys down here fucking protesting goddamn methanol
He's like,
plant? Fuck you.
"We're getting ready to leave to go cover a protest." I'm like, "You guys gotta go cover a protest?" And he's all like, "Yeah, we got to go out there. You know, we're not sure what's going to happen. Most of the time,
calling me."
He's like, most of the time people are fine, but sometimes they're not. And I'm like, "Where's the protest at?" And he's like, "Oh, you don't know?" And I'm like, He's just like, "Oh." And then like he just like keeps on doing his thing. And so I'm like, I just have a hard time believing there's a protest in Cowles County that I'm not aware of. Where's this protest at? And he just goes like, I ain't telling you. And then come to find out it was the anti-jobs people. So like that would have just been me down there with my bullhorn and my Gadsden flag being like, "Why don't you want jobs here, hippies?"
I'm lazy.
Hundreds of jobs, right?
I don't know how many jobs, but if there's like, you know, even just 50 full-time jobs or something, I don't know. What it is there's a private company that wants to come in. I'm assuming it's a private company, and they want to come in and do business. There you go. That's like all I really need to know.
No, all I heard was they're making a huge still.
They're making it. Yeah, they're going to do something. They're worried that it's going to kill some fish and wildlife and whatnot. And that's always...
Fuck the fish.
No, the thing is, there's
This
so
is
many
so
different...
counter to like your usual stances on Facebook. It's hilarious.
There's so many.
No, I'm an
different
anti-environmentalist. I hate the world.
They have to adhere to regulations for the safety of the environment. You know, and there's processes that they have to adhere to.
I mean, come on, really?
So it's not that, you know, it's not like you're dumping just all these...
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason why...
right into the river without any sort of cleansing process or, you know, whatever before it gets there.
Well, and it's not like they're moving a Walmart into there and saying, "Ooh, we got minimum wage jobs for everybody."
Yeah,
this is likely a very good paying job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rubens.
You know, anything that provides well-paying jobs boosts our area.
Mm-hmm.
Spoken like a